Welcome to the Gillett High School Class of 2020 commencement ceremony. It goes without saying that this year's celebration is unlike any before, historic even. Although the pandemic has brought feelings of disappointment with all the closings and cancellations, it has also brought about some positive things. It's forced our society to slow down and to be present. We've learned how to be kinder and more caring. We've learned patience, we've learned to appreciate friends and family, and to not take any moment with them for granted. We've developed our creativity and gained new hobbies. These are things that may have not been learned in a traditional classroom. Author Vivian Green said, "Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain." The class of 2020 quickly learned how to dance in the rain. What started out as an extended spring break quickly turned into schools closing, sports seasons being canceled. The senior year we spent our childhood envisioning changed in a blink of an eye. But as the class of 2020, we stuck together. We stayed in touch through group chats and online learning through phone calls and Snapchats. We persevered to make our final days as special and as memorable as could be. The class of 2020 would like to thank our parents, families, faculty, and community for recognizing our class and supporting us through this journey.
Definitely the sports, that aspect, because that's how I met most of my friends. Being a new kid freshman year, it definitely helped me create bonds with people and definitely a lot of memories.
I say out of all of them, probably the sectional from basketball or my sophomore year. Probably like getting to sectionals, finals, but yeah.
I most fondly remember sports, definitely. Most definitely volleyball. I think I just liked being on the bus with all my friends and fooling around and getting to be able to be in the big games and stuff. I don't know. I think it's just what I'll most remember.
I'd probably say homecoming. And if I had to pick one year, it'd probably be my freshman year because it seemed like the whole school was there to help and it was really fun.
Probably just the people. There was always something going on that like piqued your interest or someone did something and it's always like kept you on the toes and you had to keep up with stuff.
All right. Probably the thing I remember most is like probably all the funny jokes that happen in class with like teachers or whatnot, and like the stupid puns I always get from Miss Risto that were pretty good, and Dr. K's reactions and whatnot. So probably all that stuff.
I think the one thing I'll remember the most at high school will be all the shenanigans I got into with the teachers.
I'd say my favorite memory, as cheesy as it is when I was standing during the homecoming pep rally and everybody like was telling me, "Oh, it's you," and I'm like, no, Sid, it's you, Grace, it's you, and they're like, "No, Bailey, you've got the white rose," and then sure enough I did, and it was just kind of like wholesome and everybody was so happy for me and it was kind of special because I never thought I would be on court.
What I'll remember most fondly will be definitely my ag classes and FFA, everything I've been involved with throughout the 4 years I've been in high school. I've met so many new people and made so many new friends, but even besides FFA and ag classes, just like goofing around with my classmates and my friends during school is what made class enjoyable and fun.
I would have to say with everybody helping me to succeed my goals and everything else when I was ready to quit trying and meeting new people.
My favorite moment at Gillett High School is definitely after we beat Oneida in the regional finals my junior year, and then we got escorted by the fire department and police department back into town.
Oh, okay. So watching Ellen Tornado in Miss Shaw's room, and then we'd make popcorn, and our entire class would have like a little party once a week when we were watching it.
The teachers working in the cafe and prom.
That I liked band, and then I also loved wrestling.
Well, there's been a lot of fun times at Gillett, but a lot that I can remember have been like this last year. Two distinct memories that stick in my mind are this last year, like this last fall, I was in life sports and like one of my favorite classes. And we were doing a rollerblading unit. And, I thought it was fun. And I was on my rollerblades and, I could do all like the spins and, I could go really fast, but I always had a problem stopping. So whenever I'd stop, I would completely wipe out. And from that point on, Mrs. Halla would always call me the tornado because I'd take out everything in my path, which always stuck with me. And another memory that I would say sticks with me was lunch. Lunch was always like one of my favorites because everybody's laughing, everybody's having a good time. And there was this one lunch where I took my friend Grace's backpack and I was running down the hallway and she was chasing after me and somebody scared me. And Grace's backpack probably had to weigh like 100 pounds. Like that's what it felt like. Somebody scared me and I jumped backwards and completely fell backwards because her backpack was so heavy. So.
Will be attending NWTC for Farm Production Dairy Science this fall.
I'm going to go to UW Eau Claire for actuarial science in the fall.
I plan to go to UW Stevens Point and major in biochemistry. Possibly go on to get my PhD and do some research and development in lab work. So that's pretty much it. I guess we'll see how it goes.
Are you?
My future plans are to get an education in education.
I want to go to NWTC to be a physical therapist assistant, and from there try and move away from Gillett just to spread out and see the world more.
I'm planning on going to NWTC and then getting my associates for nursing. And I'm on a wait list, so I'm just going to be doing my generals my first year and living at home. And then I'm also planning on helping assistant coach with mostly all the sports just because I like the school and I want to take all the little kids under my wing.
Probably, go find a side job while I do like streaming and whatnot. And otherwise, other than that, just wing it. We'll figure it out.
I'm planning on going to NWTC in the surgical tech program. I am actually starting this June. I'll take 2 classes online over the summer, and then I'll start attending TC in the fall.
Attend the Honors College at UW Stout. I'm leaning towards graphic communications, but I also want to explore my other interests as well.
My plans after high school is to attend Ripon College to major in finance and ultimately do something with accounting probably, and to also play basketball.
Wait a year to do college to be an assistant teacher. And yeah.
After high school are to attend UW Milwaukee for finance.
Well, my main goal is to become a federal agent.
And I'm going to La Crosse for radiation therapy. And I want to move back to Minneapolis eventually.
To be a certified nursing assistant and then go to further school to be a nurse.
Plans are to attend Stevens Point for athletic training.
I'm moving to Milwaukee, and I'll be going to UWM to do biochemistry. Be majoring in biochemistry. I kind of want to do research, but I'm still looking into it. But that's going to be my main goal.
I guess honestly, I just want to thank all the teachers, staff, and students for the whole experience. I wanted to thank Miss Risto again for all the good laughs and whatnot. Mr. Parker for, funny times in class and helping me out with guitar after class or after school, whatnot, all that stuff. And then, yeah, just honestly just thank everyone for making the experience somewhat enjoyable.
You guys were like a second family in a sense. It was just great to know I had a support system. So, and all the students, like I loved laughing every day, all the inside jokes, telling Mr. Parker the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell on a daily basis, at least once a day. And I don't know, and just the high Q team is fantabulous. Has to be that word exactly. Because of like some crazy blunders that happened a few seasons.
Definitely, I'd like to thank them for making school fun sometimes. And I don't know, I'm just excited to start college and see where my journey is outside of high school. I just like to thank everybody for helping me get through high school. I'm really excited.
All I have to say is stay positive because we all have to go through this together.
Try and like succeed your goals that you set, and we will get through this COVID-19 and try and succeed and everything else.
Thank you for always dealing with me and being there to teach me, and you guys did a great job, and thank you for everything. And thanks for the people that were my friends and helped me through high school.
I kind of would like to thank everyone for teaching me the skills that I have today and definitely making me a more well-rounded human being and student. Definitely.
Only one I could think of to say as a farewell is to Dr. Gruzinski, Mr. K, and it's what's up?
I'm gonna miss yours. Yep.
I hope that everyone lives a happy life, and I'm sad that we never got to be together one last time, but I hope everyone gets to do what they want with their life and we all eventually get to see each other again at a reunion or something.
That to stay safe and to keep their futures going.
To like, I wish them good luck, you know, like we've been together through so much, and but like, yeah, I wish them good luck and I hope that they achieve their dreams.
I just hope everybody does their best at wherever they're going or whatever they're doing in the fall.
A sweet ending to a new beginning.
Thing I'd like to just remind my classmates is that even though it seems like we're missing out on a lot of cool memories and stuff like that, that in 20 years we'll be able to look back on this and realize that we were a big part of history and that it's kind of cool what happened. Even though it's really sad, it's really unique at the same time. And that not everybody can look back and be like, hey, I graduated during a pandemic.
Good morning, students, school board members, superintendent, and district staff. First, I would like to thank all of you, from teachers to friends and family, for being in attendance today. You have all had a profound impact on the development of the students that are graduating, and I feel it is safe to say that I speak on behalf of the whole graduating class of 2020 in thanking you for all of your efforts that you have invested in us to this day. Today is no small feat. It perhaps is the most significant and life-altering achievement most of you can claim to this day. Never hesitate to recognize how proud each and every person here is today for you. Each and every person here today is for you to complete such a long and difficult task. Having worked for over 13 years for just this moment, it is hard to ignore the determination, perseverance, patience, and hard work that embodies the attitudes of every graduate. The innumerable amount of opportunities your diploma enables you to attain is without doubt, and I encourage all of you to pursue what is most dear to you. Pursue that in which you feel you can make a difference. Thanks again to all the families, friends, teachers, and any others I have missed for your contributions. They are greatly appreciated. Congratulations again, class of 2020, and I wish you all the best of luck. Please try your best. Thank you.
Hello, class of 2020. We've made it to graduation day.
Maybe not exactly what we were expecting, but we're here regardless. I would say this year has been a roller coaster ride between COVID-19, trying to pass all your classes and still stay involved, and planning for life after high school. Most of us live busy lives, but when coronavirus happened, everybody was forced to slow down. If this virus has taught us anything, it's to never take anything for granted and appreciate it while you got it. We went from wishing for a snow day to wishing to be back in school. For our class, we look back on all the memories that this year gave us and the final moments we didn't realize were our last at Gillett High School. We all have different high school and life experiences that have shaped who we are today. We all have different outlooks on life, and because of that, we all see the world just a little bit differently. After graduation, every one of us will take a different path down life. Some will go to college, some will go right into the workforce, and some will join the armed forces. But the one thing we all have in common is Gillett High School. Whether you appreciate what Gillett has done for you now or years later, don't forget where you came from and stay connected with your roots, because even though high school is only a stepping stone for the rest of your life, it's filled with memories that will follow you no matter where you go. I would like to thank my classmates, teachers, staff, administration, Gillett community, and family for everything. Being part of a small town that invests in education and values student involvement has made lasting memories for me and the rest of the 2020 class. If I had to pick a favorite high school memory from these past 4 years, it has to be sectional finals for basketball at Appleton East. Running out and seeing the stands filled by our awesome student section, friends, family, Gillett community, surrounding communities, and Gillett alumni really made me proud to represent this school and this community. If there's one thing Gillett has taught me, it's no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Whether that's waving to a neighbor, holding a door for someone, or a hug after a tough loss or a big win. You've gone out of your way to make someone's day just a little bit brighter. Be kind in every way possible and take a little piece of Gillett with you wherever you end up. Before I give my final congrats, there are 3 important things that you should always remember when you're going through life. 1, that's to laugh often. 2, hard work pays off. And 3, haters are your motivators. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.
Hello, Gillett class of 2020. Congratulations on your graduation. I welcome you to our virtual celebration, and I hope that you're tuning in and reflecting with your family, possibly a close friend. And I'd like to take some time to think about and reflect on the school year. When I think about the last day that we were able to be together, that was March Mayhem, way back on March 13th. And I remember coming in front of the entire student body and letting you all know that you needed to make sure to take home your Chromebooks, take home your textbooks, because we weren't sure if we were going to be in school in the coming weeks. I initially thought that we would be back in school in 2 or 3 weeks and things would get back to normal and we'd be able to pass that off as an extended spring break, or just simply something that was a blip on the radar. Weeks turned into month, and a month turned into 2 months in the remainder of the school year. And I came to the realization that the Gillett class of 2020 was not going to return to the building, at least not for the school year. We were going to miss out on sports seasons. We were going to miss out on senior awards night, on the senior banquet, and on graduation, as we knew it. But in thinking about all of that and getting tied up in the fact that we've had an early end to our school year, I had to also take some time and think about what it meant for the class of 2020 and the opportunities, believe it or not, that COVID-19 has brought you. In talking with many of you, as you've come in to get your diplomas, you've come in and I've learned that many of you have been about as flexible as you could be in working with the current situation we're dealing with. You've been very understanding and patient and kind through all of this. I think you've truly been provided a head start on what it means to be flexible and understanding, and being able to show that flexibility and understanding to your fellow classmates, to your teachers, and to your parents has been a fantastic consequence of the whole situation. One of the other things I've learned is that many of you have taken to grabbing a head start on work or future careers that you're going to carry on for the remainder of your lives. And getting that head start provides you an advantage that years past have never had. And for those of you that have taken advantage of that kind of head start, congratulations. You're ahead of the game. And you're learning valuable lessons day in and day out that maybe took some of your previous peers longer to learn. The other head start that I think the class of 2020 has gotten is a head start on the lessons that life brings to all of us. Lessons like appreciating what you have, not taking anything for granted, enjoying every moment for what it is, because those moments might come and go and you may never see them again. Being able to take time to slow down, as many of your classmates have talked about already, and appreciate what you do have in life, and appreciate your family and your friends for who they are, the joy they bring to you, and what they provide for you. Those are fantastic lessons to learn, and I think that you've all gotten a really great head start on what that means to be an adult in this ever-changing world. With that, class of 2020, I miss you an awful lot. I want to wish you good luck. I hope that you have a great summer. And I hope that we can all get together one last time in August to be able to celebrate our graduation the way that I know that you'd like to. Congratulations, class of 2020. You've done it. I wish you well. Take care.